than we do.
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
How fast is he traveling at this point? We're assuming it's a he, but how fast is that driver traveling?
That's about 70 miles an hour or so at the moment.
Okay. And so, those who are just watching this at home, if you could take a good look here, we have incredible technology with this helicopter. You can see the streets. They're right now on the Beltway. They're headed eastbound. Each crossing street that we pass, you'll be able to see a sign that will come up and a street signal indicating what the name of that street is. I saw Aldine Westfield, we passed over that. This may be the exit. We're coming up here on the 59 or the 69 freeway. Let's see if he goes north or south here, Don, because if he looks like he's going to be possibly exiting. If he exits, if he goes north, he's going to head up to the Kingwood area. If he goes south, then he's going to be headed into downtown.
Yeah, and my guess is that it'll probably head south. I say that because that was the area where the chase started, south of here. So, you know, it's odd that these chase people, they always wind up in the same neighborhood from where they came from.
Exactly.
You know, and I shouldn't laugh about that, Don, but you're absolutely right. They end up going back to the same place, maybe because it's just familiar territory. But look at this guy. He's just driving like a madman. He's getting on there's the ramp right there. Now let's see whether he goes left or right.
Well, and the beauty of our new SkyEye system, as you mentioned just a moment ago, Art, is that we can now see exactly where those roads are, where he's traveling.
Yeah.
You can see that yellow line there, and it immediately marks where he's headed. We now see 59 south there. It looks like he's getting off at that exit.
He's getting off at this is the actual, this is the feeder road. He got off at the Lee Road exit. Down there's Lee Road right there. You can see that crossing. Let's see if he flies through this.
And it looks like he's at
he
least got a green light there, but
intersection.
it looked like he just took off at that intersection as though it didn't matter one way or the other what color light it was. But you can see now, Don, are we right that is now 59? And we can see the East Tex Freeway. It's hard to tell what the other
He may be merging
is.
onto 69 freeway southbound at some point here. That's the ramp. He didn't take the flyover, but he took instead the feeder, and now he's still on the feeder road, headed south. This is a 59 feeder, by the way. So he's headed towards town, headed southbound now, and look at him go. He is just screaming down that feeder, Don.
And you've got to wonder what some of those other drivers are thinking. We saw a red Corvette, it looked like, right in front of him, and you can see the guy going, holy smokes, what's happening? Why are these cars behind me? But we can see at least a half dozen HPD squad cars in close pursuit, and it looks like he slowed down just for a moment there.
Well, he's making a U-turn. He's going to be heading northbound now on the feeder. There's 59. It's pretty open. It doesn't look that crowded. Oh, now he's going the wrong way. Okay, this guy's crazy as ever because now he's going the wrong way on the road. Now he's gotten over to the right-hand side now. And let's see what happens here. Don, this is not good. These single roads like that, when there's only one lane, that is not good.
Well, it looks like the police officers are trying to push him over there, but at this point, at least, he is not paying any attention and continuing to speed there, now going, it looks as though about 50, 60 miles an hour. You can see at least one squad car that has never lost him right there on his tail.
Don, you can tell.
There are several others behind.
I think this guy's trying to prepare for a pit maneuver. What do you think?
Well, you know, that's the same kind of a vehicle that the police officer was using earlier this week or last week, or last chase, that they did the perfect pit maneuver, and this would be a perfect place to do it.
Yeah, you're right. He's getting himself in position. You have to be in perfect position. You knock that back into the car, you swing it to the side, and it'll spin out of control there. See,
and it looks like he's hitting his brakes several times there. There's the police car right on his tail.
He needs to be on the other end for that.
See if he's going to do it here.
Yeah, every time you have to be on the opposite end of where you don't want to do it.
Now he's traveling against the traffic again. Oops.
There he is.
But it looks like they pulled him into a parking lot.
Hands are up. Looks like he's up. Yeah, I can see his hands. You're right, Don. His hands are up. He's giving
out
up.
Of the car.
He's getting out of the car. Guns are drawn. He's on his knees. Blue shirt. He's surrounded by police. They're quick to draw the guns. Clearly, they have to.
And they are all around him. And it looks as though there's a man in that other truck who's like, I don't know what's happening, but let me try to get out of the way.
That's a lady with a baby over there.
Is that? Oh, my goodness.
Right.
How dangerous is that? But you can see him there laying on the ground now as they handcuff him. And there are officers standing all around, guns drawn. They are not taking any chances.
No, not at all. I mean, you can't do that when you're
Can you
dealing
imagine
with
how
these
terrified
folks.
that woman is right
Oh,
now?
she's just, yeah. Well, he's taken away.
He's young, too.
Looks like they got him here, Don. He didn't last long, like they never do, and I don't know why they continue to draw people, the police away, but they were preparing certainly for a pit maneuver,
Yeah.
and they wanted to stop this guy as quickly as possible. A
Yeah.
danger on the road, no doubt.
And you've got to wonder, as you say, every single time it's as though they say, well, I'm going to outrun them. I know those other guys have had problems,
Yeah,
but this
right.
time I'm going to get away. Clearly, that is not the case. You can see a lot of those cars being pulled over to one side there. But a peaceful end, thankfully, to this particular police chase, largely there on the southeast side of town.
Okay, Don, thank you very much for that coverage. We appreciate it. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Don.
Don.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say an interesting thing to note is that one police car that was right on his tail hit him in the bumper, and that seemed to be the motivating factor for this driver to pull over and surrender.
Yeah, you're perhaps right there.
Yeah,
because
you've
you're
certainly
right.
seen a lot of these.
Yeah.
You know how this ends, Don.
Thank you very much, Don. We appreciate it. The chase is now over, essentially, really on the north side of town as well as northeast side of town. And we'll be back with much more in just a moment.